I now show the scars of the wounds that remained hidden for so long. Chapter 11. Recall and Rebirth. En memoria mía. This chapter is the closing of the project. It's recognizing life is not permanent, giving value and meaning to both what I have lived and my remaining life ahead. It's remembering and celebrating my existence while getting rid of all layers that conceal my true self. The first portrait of the chapter is titled En mi memoria, that translates to In my memory. And the second one is titled En memoria mía, or In memory of me. It is looking ahead at a rebirth while honoring what I have left behind. It is a synthesis of having put out every version of me to gather the pieces and put together a comprehensive, unified identity that better embodies the person I am. In the previous chapter, I am in conflict with myself, knowing that to reconcile my thoughts and feelings, I will have to change and even get rid of some parts of me. In this painting, I am shown defeated, but also carrying the personification of my defeat and showing my strength. If in the first painting I show myself completely covered in a garment with long hair, I now appear unclothed with barely any hair to show that I have stripped myself of all layers, exposing my true self. On the other hand, we have the baby, that is now represented fully grown and decaying. The greenish color in the background of the first painting becomes a deep dark green in the last, and the brown cloth appears now as a backdrop to the figures. The black in the background is for mourning what I am leaving behind, but the green is for awaiting what comes ahead. Venus. This animation shows the transcendence of a person as a model that materializes in a work of art. It's recognizing that I won't last forever and everything has a cycle. This painting is a counterpart to the first painting of the project. As such, there are a series of formal and narrative elements that connects them. The painting from chapter 1 measures at 24 by 18 inches in vertical format, while chapter 11 is 18 inches by 24 inches in a horizontal format. Both paintings also have green in the background. This composition is based on Michelangelo's Pietà sculpture, in which Jesus is carried in the arms of his mother, which I believe is a perfect close to what started with a reference to the Madonna and Child. Longing for a reason to believe in oneself through the eyes of someone else. Hidden and protected behind layers. But even with a mask on, some lies manage to filter through the eyes. There are secrets I have yet to admit to myself, and stories to share for those who care. To witness the change, allowing oneself to evolve, growing into my soul until showing the true colors. Thinking of the end that gives meaning to the beginning and all the moments in between. I surrender and give you my truth to make myself visible. With you I leave my heart, take care when I depart. If you are watching this, thank you. Art becomes meaningful only when it can be shared, and I feel fortunate to have with whom to communicate my message. I was tired of waiting for someone to recognize the importance of my effort and my story, so I decided to do it myself, expressing what I always wanted to say but never did. This project was my reason for waking up and working hard day after day. Now that it is accomplished, I know it was all worth it. Just like mine, there are many other stories that deserve to be shared. If I can inspire someone else to tell their own story in the way I was once inspired, I feel like my purpose would be fulfilled. It's hard to express in words how much this all means to me. It's my way of validating my story, recognizing my motives, and giving meaning to my past, so that I can better understand the person I am and live life with more intention. I hope to move on to other subjects and tell many more stories, with the same dignifying approach that takes into account the complexities of the human identity of each individual. I have very much gratitude and appreciation for all the support. Thank you.